cmpradio.net. It's the station.
Right, yes. Yes, that's a crack.
cmpradio.net, man. We are live from the Cultivating Mature Positivity
Yes.
studio, man. I want to thank my brothers, man. This is another episode of Revolutionary Mindz, man.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? This good brother Marv. And what's in
You
there
want
with
to
my
introduce
man?
yourself, good brother?
Oh, it's Billy Rick the Rabbit.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, we in the hole right now.
You already know it's your boy Uncle P, man. And this is what we do, man. Every other Saturday, bi-weekly, we come through here and we try, not try. We do.
Right. We're not going to
do.
downplay.
We do.
We're not downplaying the work that we put behind these scenes here, dog.
We are challenging
Yes.
and
There we go.
changing
Thank you.
the narrative.
Please paraphrase that. I was going to come over there and smack you, P.
I
I'm
know.
not a violent guy.
I know. We are challenging our men,
That's better.
number one, to step up.
Yes, please got to do that.
From the very beginning of this radio station, this has been a challenge out to all men
Talk to him.
to step up. From the very beginning, 2017, I came through here. I bled on this microphone, bro.
Yes.
I opened my chest on this microphone. Now, some said I was retarded. Some said I was simping. Some said I was for the women. Some said I'm not for the women.
We
I'm
all
for-
got intentions, right?
my intentions is
Thank
to
you.
allow other men to see that it is possible to understand who the fuck you are.
Now, the fruits of the labor with those intentions, right?
It's not.
That's neither here nor there.
That's neither here nor
But that's
there.
a disclaimer, revolutionary minders, that this does come with the territory.
It does.
With great power comes great what?
Responsibility.
And we got to make sure we cultivate our community in the right sense. Isn't
Yes,
that right?
yes,
So we're going to get to this
yes.
brunch thing early,
Yes.
right? We started a little late because we want to give you some brunch. Let that breakfast marinate.
Man, I ain't letting no breakfast marinate. You know, I'm all about upsetting stomachs, bro.
Oh, upset stomach, man. Listen. I didn't have your bacon and eggs this morning.
Right.
No bacon and eggs.
I didn't eat anything.
No cereal, no oatmeal.
I ain't drink no water.
I mean,
no
no cream and no sugar.
I'm still fasting.
Still fasting.
I ain't break fast.
How's that working for you, sir? Are
know.
you hangry?
No.
Good.
No.
There we go. Cleansing your soul. Fasting is always good. I guess John P. doing one intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
So he can be sharp during this show. And I like it.
So
There you go.
I don't eat after 6. I try not to eat after 6 p.m. Right? And
A health message.
And then I'm not going to eat the next day until around 12.
Okay.
So that's a nice 18 hours.
How long have you been on that kind of time? Roughly.
I just recently started.
And what was the motivating factor behind that?
Blood pressure,
Okay.
diabetes.
Talk
you
to
feel
him.
me?
Listen, health and wellness.
Billy Rick set me up with somebody that gave
Revolutionary
me some
Minders.
chlorophyll water, and I drank it, and it was like from then, like
The third eye opened up in your head.
No, I'm not going to say that happened, right? Because I don't think that happened all the way. I was like, "Ugh, this is nasty.
Okay.
But
Okay. You had that moment.
But I did it, and then recently I had another scare with my blood pressure.
Okay.
Right, arguing back and forth with a child's mother.
Temperature rising.
And my temperature rose, and you know my blood pressure was 215/140. 45.
So the thermostat was about to pop.
So it was stroke.
Okay.
I couldn't see out my. I said I felt it before.
Okay.
And I said I had a headache. It was in my tooth. It was coming down. I couldn't see out of my right eye. I'm like, oh fuck. Like so.
Why gotta be your right eye?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah, play on words. I guess the right eye is a good eye,
that's
right?
The eye. No, it's not the good eye.
nah.
It's actually the eye that had the orbital blowout fracture. It's like so, I don't know. Anyway,
I was just speaking for my bad.
He's play on his words, right?
I know. I apologize. Right, but
There you go.
That's where, because if you think about it, when you have a stroke, it's your right side.
Right.
Yeah.
It's typically your right side, right? So I was scared. So I laid down, ran and got some children's Tylenol. You feel me?
Ain't calming down at all.
It did.
Okay.
It did. 20 minutes, calm down, relax. I have to learn not to allow petty stuff to get in my way. I want to sit there and look at everything and have an introspective on it and judge it.
Right.
Look. Everything doesn't need that.
No, it don't.
And I have to learn that.
Right.
And I'm learning that now. So
See, and that's big, P. Listen, Revolutionary Mindz, that's big that a man here on the air, once again, as usual, we always are bearing our souls in the most positive of light. Understand that health is wealth, and that's a real thing. So, that's something that we're always going to highlight on this show, like when it comes to health. Don't ignore it. Listen to the signs. Most importantly, go get things done and be proactive, not be reactive. Because, hey, in P's instance, he was lucky, right? You can joke about it and say, his eye and all that, but if it could have been another way. So
it
he could have been stroked out and literally could have been over there and not been able to be immobilized.
So then I thought about this, right? Because when I'm in here by myself, bro.
Right.
Or I have my daughter with me. If I was a stroke out and my daughter was here,
oh man,
who would know? So I literally that next day, I didn't call anybody.
Right.
I waited till somebody called me. Ain't nobody called me till 8:00 at night.
That's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good.
You understand what I'm saying? So I called my daughters.
Okay.
You feel me? And I told them, I said, listen, you got to check on me.
Love it.
Right? Just to check on. I'll call you. You feel me? But I need your.
And normally with daughters,
I need y'all to check on. I told my son the same thing. I said,
but daughters gonna be more receptive to that.
When you get out of school, bro,
right?
I need you to stop through because you got the key to the house. I need you to come in. Yo, you good? Yeah,
just a check in. That's it.
Just a check in because my blood pressure high. You never know, bro.
Just never know, man.
He's like, well, you're not doing what you. I said, all right, I'm gonna start doing that. So
accountability.
The last 4 days, no cigarettes.
Love it.
You feel me? Like
here go P's fasting plan.
Trying to help myself, bro.
Here we go. How's it making you feel right now? Share it with our viewers.
I'm good, bro. Like no cigarettes.
How's he look, everybody? Look at him on the air. He look a little bit shiny. Skin got that coconut butter, right? That almond going. You get what I'm saying, folks?
But what I found is that it gives me more time, right? So I started creating videos. I'm doing these videos where I'm recording now. I'm doing everything.
Right.
I always say I'm doing everything, so I'm gonna continue to do everything. Right. You feel me? But
it's not wearing on you.
It's not wearing on me because I'm not worried about smoking a cigarette. I ain't looking to go over here because I'm stressing over this. When I smoke a cigarette, I feel like I'll just be bringing in all that bad energy.
That's it. All the bad toxins of the world, you inhaling.
All the things I don't like, all the things that piss me off. But that's not the topic of today's show.
I'm sorry for taking don't ever listen. You never gotta apologize to our people because we are intimate with our viewers, yo.
We are.
And we gotta bear our souls on these shows because they don't get us every single day.
No, they don't.
Hey, we just say every other week.
Right.
They're lucky they got us back-to-back weeks, right? So not saying lucky, fortunate in the sense that we were able to accommodate that. I want you to say that anybody we're fortunate to be on this airwave to share our perspective with you. Revolutionary Mindz. So
let's go.
I will be remiss, but like you said, let's go. And I just want to start off by saying good morning, good afternoon at this point. Well, here we go, still 5 minutes till. Good morning to Revolutionary Minders. Yes, today's topic that we're going to be talking about is something that all families deal with across the board. Albeit you can see some good stories come out of this. Obviously, you have some stories that's not so glamorous, but dealing with the incarceration piece. And when I say the incarceration, if you don't know what that means in a sense, being locked up, but also not the person that's in jail that's locked up. Let's look at the factors from that person being locked up to who he or she is tied to on the outside and how that trauma, how does that play out in today's world. And we're going to jump into that with a few good talking pieces when it comes to the trauma of being incarcerated. Meaning, how does it affect the family both emotionally speaking and psychologically, right? Also in a physical sense. Because we do get a lot of cliche responses whenever this topic comes up. But I want to use this episode where we can be as transparent as possible and not as cliche. because we don't want to have the same discussion that we have had time and time again. Not saying those conversations aren't productive, because they are.
Right.
But I think it's the time now that we got to take that next step, hold ourselves accountable, and share even more valuable jewels when it comes to these sensitive aspects of being incarcerated. So we can just start on the first point, which says, what make family members hide their true, real feelings or emotions, right, when dealing with one of their relatives getting incarcerated? A lot of thoughts in that, right?
A lot of time, like family members benefit from that incarcerated individual.
Okay. In which manner?
All right, say I'm the boy. I'm getting to $1.
Okay. Dollar bill, y'all. Right?
I get incarcerated. The money I was providing for my family is no longer a part of their life.
So the cash flow.
Yeah. So with me going, they feeling struggle. Now I come home, I'm back at it.
Right.
They're back happy.
So during this struggle, when you're not able to provide that resource that literally has spoiled quite a few families, or family members benefited from.
Yeah.
During that moment, they in a struggle. Is there any resentment of any nature?
It could be, for the fact, like, if you're a man of honor, you're going to feel some type of way. You're not there to offer your aid to the ones that you was helping.
And how does that weight, with that weight, I know that's a big responsibility, right? And when family is leaning on you, especially here you go, like you said, the man of the house. And the man of the house doesn't always got to be actually a grown man of the house. You know, he made inferences about being a man of the house early on at the age of 12, right? So, you know, sometimes you get anointed to that position.
Indeed.
And during that anointment, which society might don't understand or can't get a grasp of unless you're living it, is that at a young age at that, and you're being anointed to take care of things, okay, it's not like you can go walk into, let's say, a job like Apple and ask can you be a director of a department.
Right.
Your options are limited.
The options are very limited.
Right.
I started off working at 2J's. You feel me? And I knew from that I was going to be a criminal because I was stealing from 2J's.
You was giving my sister cookies.
Here we go.
Definitely give your sister cookies. You feel me?
You
That's why.
spotted.
Listen, when I say his family protected me in high
They
school,
protected you in high school.
his sister would step up for me.
Thank
you
you.
better leave Pierre the fuck alone.
Right.
Thank you, shit. I love
Cookie
you so
man.
much. Right. And you never know.
Right.
You know what I mean? How people appreciate what you do.
Right.
You feel me? She would come in 2J's. She would be like, let me get one. I give her two. You feel me? Like, my uncle worked there.
Right.
So my uncle was making cheesesteaks. You feel me? Like that 2J's was a nice spot back in the day.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, so
It was real.
it was real. Right. So I never I knew right then it would always be a life of crime for me to get more.
Here,
Right?
a life of hustle.
A life of crime.
Okay.
Right? Because it wasn't
I'm
always
trying to clean.
because a hustler is selling you something.
Right.
You feel
Crime
me?
is when you're doing legal.
But I was also willing to take it too.
Right.
You feel me? Like if I saw something I liked, I was gonna get it.
And see, at that early age, like you said, as a young man, that's 12 from ages from 12 to however you became into young manhood, right? Probably 17, 18. So from 12 to 16, once again, you are hit with the responsibility or anointed without even your calling.
Right.
You have to be the man of your household.
Right. You
You could probably have aspirations of being a good athlete in school, a good scholar in school, wherever it may be in school. At that moment, life events, albeit if it was meant to happen, unfortunately, the twist of events, all of a sudden, zoom. Now we flash into you are the spotlight. You are the man of this house. And from there,
That's heavy though.
that's heavy.
That's heavy.
Because here we go. Let's start with what are the options.
You don't know the first thing or the first responsibility it takes to be a man. You don't know what it takes to be a man. You're just told you need to provide. You
There's
need
no
to protect.
manual. Nobody out there.
Nobody.
But there's no soothsayer out there just
They
telling you like
rated
no
you.
wise man on the corner just dropping parables all day long.
And majority of the people that grow up in our community, right? They're told, "I got mine, you got yours to get."
Okay, let's go. Cause
And when the elders talk to you that way,
Yes.
and they don't share
they are gatekeepers.
the steps that it
Yes.
takes
Come on, man.
to be.
Come on,
Listen,
man.
this is where I messed up.
So this is why we're incarcerated.
This is where I wasn't able to.
Right.
When I got incarcerated the first time, it was fun. It was
Right.
all games.
Right.
You
Doesn't
feel
mean
me?
it was your homies.
When I went upstate,
Different ball game.
old head came up to me. He said, "Nigga, you ain't supposed to be here." I
Okay.
said, "What you mean I ain't supposed to be here? I was out there." He said, No. I'm looking at you, bro. You ain't supposed to be here."
Right. That's not you.
So what was you out there doing? And we sat, and he taught me how to play chess, and we sat there, and it was kind of like, because motherfuckers say you don't befriend the old heads because they
Right.
all, but he was like he was
often, he was thorough.
Jamaican. He's like, "Your name Jean Pierre?" He's like, "You Haitian?" He's
So
like,
is a connection there?
"First generation."
Oh yeah.
Man, your dad will break it. Where your dad
Right.
at?
Right.
I said he died when I was 12. He's like, there it go. Because your dad, I know your dad wouldn't go for that shit. Your dad would have broke your whole body in half.
broke your soul.
You feel me? Like you would locked up first, second generation, third generation, maybe. You feel me?
Right.
But first generation,
Nah, ain't happening.
you supposed to be a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant, something big.
A Renaissance man.
Take care of your family. That's your job. You feel me? Your dad came here and worked the menial jobs to get you to a point where you could be extraordinary.
And it's interesting that you say those things because that is lacking. But also, when we talk about incarcerated being in jail, we can kind of speak metaphorically. You behind bars outside of it because of those encounters that's lacking. So we're already behind bars without even realizing it because we don't have that older person passing down sage advice.
That's all I
And
want.
keeping young, aspiring, ambitious young men who has been anointed without choosing to be anointed to step into these territories. And all of a sudden, quote unquote, they do well in these territories. I'm not gonna hide it. They do well in that space. And then when they go from young boy into now they're actually not just anointed to being a man, but now their age and their lifestyle predates that they are a man. This is where now it becomes way more convoluted.
Because nobody ever taught us about accountability.
Right.
Nobody ever taught us about the generation behind us. To
Yes.
look out for the generation behind us. Like
Facts.
I said, if your OGs don't tell you, go ahead.
you're
Go ahead,
done.
Billy Ray. If they don't tell you, you're doomed.
Yes.
Go ahead, Billy.
I was sitting here listening to y'all talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we are practically the same age.
Right.
Yes.
I'm like, our whole generation before us was hurt people
Yes.
Yes.
that never healed.
Right.
Trauma.
So they never even taught us from a healed place. They taught us from a painful place.
Yes.
Like
But what were they hurt from?
prior life before us.
So the generation before them hurt them.
Yeah, because the generation before our parents, it was actually the crack era.
That's heavy. Yes.
You dig what I'm saying? Our parents fell on that borderline between heroin and crack.
Mm-hmm.
So they fighting all the destruction that happened during that time.
Right.
So the government gave them a kilo worth of cheese and they got happy.
Wow. Obviously.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the bare minimum made people happy. The bare minimum, like, I tell myself every day, I'm like, I'm not complaining about the bare minimum, but I
I'm not
feel as
satisfied
though
with it.
I deserve, exactly. Like, I feel as though I deserve more. I'm not unappreciative for any little thing somebody do for me, but in the same breath, I need more done for me.
All day.
You know what
I
I
need
mean?
to do more for myself.
Indeed.
Huh.
Indeed, like, so a lot of times, like, our knowledge ain't knowledgeable.
No, it's not. It's not. Because it's not practiced.
Yeah.
It's the bell.
That's it. Yeah, you got to get that bell out there. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Like, it's
Our knowledge is not knowledgeable.
no, it's not.
It's not. That's heavy. And coming from that space that you're talking from, it really resonates. Because we do live off of, like, I like to call it false prophecies and false fallacies when it comes to that. And then when the other shoe drop, now the knowledge sinks in. And now you're behind the bars, and here we are with the collateral damage.
Should just be it just be petty stuff. It literally be petty stuff.
Such as?
I have 5 women I share my kids with.
Okay.
Knowing that I'm not with any of them, right? I still have children that live in these houses with them.
Right.
I say, right, any man that you deal with that you're going to have a real relationship with that's going to be around my daughter, I want to meet him.
Right.
I want to shake his hand.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So he understands, like, ain't no beef, bro.
Not at all.
I don't want to deal with the bullshit.
Right.
I'm not about to fight you over something I was dealing with. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
We passed that.
And I'm also not going to allow you to be around my child.
Okay.
If something's wrong with you. You understand what I'm saying? So let's have this conversation. Let me meet him. Let me shake his hand. Let me see what he about. Is he a man? Right. What's wrong with that? See, when you ask for that thing, they be like, no, you can't do that. So we're broken there too.
Right.
Right?
And that's a piece that ties in with.
It ties in with everything.
Yes, it
right?
does.
Because we're raising children to understand, number one, they don't have to communicate.
Facts.
They don't have to talk to anybody.
And they don't gotta they don't hold themselves accountable.
Right? They don't have to hold themselves accountable. Yes. No, you can't just have anybody around my daughter. No. Right? I'm not gonna just have anybody around my daughter. You gotta set
standards and raise the bar.
And if we can't meet and talk about that, then that's our issue. Right. But then guess what? It gets deeper because later on in life, my daughter is upset, my son is upset.
That's all the trauma that comes with it.
It's like, yo, I was trying to stop this, but you mad at me for whatever reason.
It's a lot. It's a lot of weight.
Communicate, bro. Talk.
And with that, and that's why having these talks in regards to how does that affect on the outside. Because like I said, all families, to be honest with you, no family is exempt from somebody being in jail. And you see how that affect. I mean, you can talk from the sibling aspect, which is probably more profound than even the child to that person that's in jail, that parent. Because we females as well, right? I'm going to say, like, from a sibling perspective, you know, like if you're the youngest, and even in my case, right, and you have brothers, you know when you're the youngest, you always going to look up to the ones that's before you. And let's say one of them that you really look up to happen to get locked up, and wow, that snatched your fun away from you. One of the brothers that you identify with, then another brother get locked up for another reason. And then you just see how it was before he went in, and then how it was when they were in that relationship, because it's different. You know, because like a lot of times when they're out there doing their thing, they don't really have time to kind of build those relationships at home. Is that correct? I mean, I'm speaking from the wrong vein. Out there on the grind.
I mean, certain people.
Overall. I'm not saying people can't, and I'm not saying they have.
Because I did.
Right.
I was able to build.
So I'm going to ask.
That's definitely possible.
So I'm going to ask this.
Go ahead.
Overall, is it 50-50?
No.
Or is the number skewing more to the negative side
When I went upstate, I wasn't really concerned with hanging out all the time. I had a phone and a pager.
Right.
Page me. I'm not going to be out here on the corner standing around and for what? Having fun with the homie. I would go out on a Friday night. Right. I would hang out. We would go out. But throughout the week, I was on both sides. I was outside of the city.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's where majority of my money came from. It came mainline. Like, I was good. You feel me? Like,
I'm sitting just chill. Right. And I'm assuming
it's $100 a gram for me. It wasn't no 16ths. I wasn't selling no 3 for 20s. You feel me? Like, I need my money.
Right.
You feel me? All of it.
High risk, high rewards.
Boy.
And I was flip side of you. I was graveyard shift.
Right.
Okay.
So I had the family all day though.
Right. Okay.
Make sure everybody tucked away.
Right. And we're projecting a very upstanding image because that's what we are. Correct?
Absolutely.
Despite the fact, that's what I'm saying about the perception, how it has been incarcerated or even living that life. I could have made that term different, just living that life and whatnot, how that's perceived. I'm hearing two men speak from a vein of, look, I had to do in the main line, but I wasn't into all that. I was around with doing my part.
Right.
I'm hearing Billy over here saying,
family.
You know what? I was on the graveyard shift. We know the graveyard shift, for those that don't understand the graveyard shift and the hustle.
Right.
That's the after hours. Y'all sleep.
Right.
That's after 12 o'clock.
Right.
That's probably graveyard starts like around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Okay, now we going to go in. People that was on that second shift, they go in. Graveyards from the wee hours to the wee hours in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you have all day to build those intrinsic relationships. You know I use the word intrinsic because it's inner. It's those things that you can't touch. It's intangible. Things that you know that is so meaningful to you. The presence of a man in the household.
Right.
Especially when you have young kings and queens in your household, right? So you know the impact, the weight of knowing that you got to every day wake up, because even myself as a father of 3, I wake up, and I include my pets, a father of 5, right? Wake up, I got all these people that I'm responsible for. Luciani, as we all call it, it got to come from somewhere. And you know what? Some people are very fortunate to be in situations where, as their family grow, so has their money and their situation, their circumstances, so it's not as much pressure. But let's be ideal. Let's speak from the realistic vein, Revolutionary Mindz. Idealistically speaking, realistically, in circles and demographics, that's not always the case.
It's not.
No.
And that's not a knock that it can be done. People are trying to strive to get to that point. When that moment where you're forced to do your thing, guess what? You're doing your thing. And when you're doing your thing, you're building these relationships with your family because they're leaning on you. And then imagine as they're leaning on you because they know, put like this, they know that you're doing wrong. We can start there. They know that you're doing wrong, but or they want to sit there and chew you out when they know what you're doing is feeding them, helping them out. And this is where it becomes even harder once that person gets locked up because that's gone. And all people have been leaning on this person. Now it's a void that needs to be filled. And because there's nobody there to fill that person's void. Because remember, these men and women are wearing numerous hats. When they're taking care of La Familia, as the Italians would say, right? You know what I'm saying? So, now that void is not being felt anymore. It's gone. Frustration, anger, versus outward amongst each other in defense of the person that's locked up. Y'all both experienced that, I'm sure, right? We all experienced that in life, right? Yeah. And then eventually it turned into resentment to the person being locked up. Remember, everybody being your advocate in the beginning, everybody all 10 toes down. But as you started to bid in and get more into your bid, what's going down? What did that look like, right?
I didn't really rely on a whole bunch of people. I know when I went upstate, I had time to get my things together, right? I worked so that my wife could collect, my income tax check. You feel me? We had 3 children at the time, so, she was able to get the money. I said, you do what you got to do with that. You feel me? I got money to the side. Send me whatever you can send me. Just make sure I get my TV when I'm upstate, and I'll be good. You feel me? Like, that's really, so I was planning for all of this.
Even while you was right.
Now, the one thing that I wasn't able to do was to maintain her having a place to stay.
Right.
You feel me? So she ended up moving back up Philly with her mom. With her dad and her stepmom. You feel me? And I appreciate them, right? Because the father knew. He was in the life.
He understood.
You understand what I'm saying?
It came with the life.
He understood it. You feel me? And that's what he was trying to protect his daughter from. You feel me? He didn't want his daughter really messing with me because he could look at me and say, "Oh, okay, little nigga, you slick."
Right.
You feel me? Like you
can respect that.
In 1997, you can look at me and be like, "Oh yeah, you up to some shit." You feel me? Because you always, you feel me? You paying attention. Like
you had a very sinister look about yourself, John P.
A hustler realizes a hustler when he sees one,
right.
And he also see a nigga that's trying to take something. You feel me? Like, and that's why I said real recognize real
all day.
You feel me? Like,
thing is, she was already attracted to you from her father.
Right. Because of her father.
Because that's what daughters see.
And that's what they see.
They try to find their dad.
Right. So for me, it wasn't about not feeling loved or appreciated because I felt it.
Okay.
I felt the love. Right. When I went upstate, it was really to fix me. Like when them doors at Graterford shut, bro.
Yeah.
When that door shuts, bro. If that don't send a chill up your spine,
you don't know what
you already did.
So it's stereotypical, like the hard clink, shank.
No, ain't no clink.
No.
I'm talking about that door. When that door shut,
right.
If that door, if the shutting of that door doesn't send a chill that go up to your spine, down your nose, and make some snot drop from, you're already dead, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you done.
You're already dead. Like there's nothing. It was some niggas on the bus that was already dead.
Right.
You feel me? When they put you in that room and they strip you butthole naked in front of everybody and hose you down with a hose and throw some powder on you for soap and tell you to wash it. Where your body going?
Right.
Huh? What you mean where my body going?
Right.
Like, you ain't built to survive through this thing. Right. For real.
Craziest question in my life, bro.
Yeah,
what? Where do you want your body sent? My body sent?
And see, this is the type of talk, once again, when people talk about being incarcerated, how often does that come up? Right. I'm not talking about when they go to jail. I'm talking about when they come home, they speak of their stories.
It don't.
I'm not talking about while in prison. I'm talking about once they come home and start talking about jail stories and stuff like that. They don't speak on those type of things.
Oh, no, hell no.
That's a harsh reality. That's the first time I heard somebody speak it out loud around me.
Bro.
To be honest with you.
Hell no.
Because guess what? It's something that, here we go.
Bro.
It's the harsh reality of what could possibly be on your journey while being incarcerated.
I watched 5 motherfuckers drop dead up there.
Right.
Natural causes.
Right.
Like natural. One nigga was on the basketball court, just dropped. Bloop.
Right.
Fuck.
Right.
Dead. His life ended there.
Right.
Last thing he saw was a bunch of niggas in the shower the night before. I don't want to die that way.
Right. I hear you.
Last thing I want to see is some titties. Right. At least.
Super.
You feel me? Like
I think my worst sighting, I had 2. Cuban boy was trying to hang with the Puerto Ricans. I said, man, get out of here. You ain't Puerto Rican.
Right.
Man, they set this boy up. They let him go up with the weights. Boy came down with a dumbbell.
Boom.
Pow! I'm like, what the fuck?
Ah.
I'm like, holy shit.
You can speak Spanish, but you ain't speaking the kind of Spanish we speak.
Yeah,
Right.
Then like my second trip up, Latin King and the Bloods, Spanish boy. This one kid kept trying to infiltrate the Bloods. Man,
Not good.
about 6 of them just came through and just like walking though.
Yeah.
Like they never stopped.
No.
Each one of them did something different.
Yeah.
One slashed and one poked. I'm looking at that. He come like towards me, like face ripped open, blood drip. I'm like,
Ouch.
Skill.
No.
Right.
That's just stage left.
At your stage left.
You learn real quick, and I had to. You feel me? Because I wasn't trying to stay up there. I wasn't trying to get an extended stay. I had 18 months to do. I had to get home to my son and my daughters.
Right.
You feel me? Immediately. And even coming home from jail, right? How I felt.
Yeah.
You can't rush it. People think you coming home from jail. It's like, no, because you've been living a certain kind of way.
You've been living a very structured, regimented lifestyle.
It's good.
It is.
But it's also bad because you're institutionalized.
Yes.
Because people outside on the street, you feel
They're
me?
not
don't
used.
live
They're
that
not
way.
accustomed to that.
So every morning I was up at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
and I remember the first night I woke up at 6 o'clock and I stood by the side of the bed. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I said,
you're not in jail no more, man. Right?
And I sat on the bed and I was just like, "Damn."
How long did it take for that to wear off?
Oh, it didn't happen
it
after
takes
that.
a long
But
time.
I was always waking up.
Right.
So now I'm always waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and like, damn, it's 6 o'clock. I ain't got to get out of bed though. But I did, right? Because I had to go look for a job.
Right.
So I treated it like it's my alarm clock. I'm going to go look for a job.
I'm up. You
You
gonna
feel
do
me?
something. Right.
My PO, I treated him like my therapist, bro.
Right.
I went in there and I talked to him. So when a job came up
He can speak on your behalf.
that was far away, he let me go to Mississippi, bro.
That you understand. He
He let me go to Mississippi on like motherfuckers be like, nah. I went to my PO. I said, listen, I got a good job coming up, man. The oil spilled down in Mississippi. Can I go down there and work? He was like, man, absolutely. Clean urines, no problem.
you did your part.
You delivering pizzas. You always come in here. You make your payments. I ain't got no issues with you. Go ahead where you got.
You worked yourself to that.
bro. Like that was the thing that changed my life.
And there were moments. Here we go.
You feel
how
me?
many of them? How many that get out are able to have their setup fall in line just the way you said it?
Because they're going against the system, though. See,
And how do we go against the system? We gotta talk about
buck.
it.
We go in there with an
Go ahead.
attitude. You got
Okay.
a problem with your PO. You got a problem with this.
Still
you got a
getting
problem
high,
with
knowing you got pee in the cup.
That's me.
Go ahead, talk.
That's me right there.
Go ahead.
Like, I'm like, I got mad because I got told on.
that. Right.
Okay, so you was angry. You was angry
I'm like,
inmate.
Nigga told on me?
But Billy Rick, can I say something to you? That shit happen all the time. Are you surprised?
No, see, I'm
He believe in but la code.
like I'm
La Costa Nostra.
You should believe in
I'm
La
coded.
Code, though.
Right.
I'm really coded.
Codified. I get
I'm
it.
really
I get
coded,
it.
like,
Right.
Right.
This
It's
It's
our
the
business.
manual.
Right.
This was
It's only a few that believe in that
yes,
shit.
this the laws. Like,
Right.
I don't touch homeboy's girlfriend.
all day.
I don't touch homeboy's baby mom.
Ring that bell, man. Yeah, man.
I don't steal from
My homeboys.
nothing.
I'm not going to talk down on my homeboys. I let somebody talk behind my homeboy back in front of me, and I'm going to sit there and take it.
nothing.
Yes, stand on 10.
Nothing on the block
Right.
that's bad.
Right.
I'm with.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't care what I am outside this hood right here.
Right.
Right.
I'm not bringing him home. Like,
I got you.
I carried it different. Like I protected a lot of people more.
Bro.
Like,
Right, I believe
like,
so.
Mom,
Bro.
like I'm so sincere. Like
I believe you.
That's one of the main reasons.
You came in here this morning and said, I'm going to get anointed today. So I know exactly what you meant.
People wanted to run down on boys.
Right.
I'm like, now you can't do that.
Right. You stood the
I
shield.
feel some type of way about him.
Right.
Then we gonna be enemies.
Right. I left from down the west side because of that.
Solid.
Mainly because of
Where
that.
you from?
It wasn't no unity, bro. Like,
Right.
and then the old heads felt some type of way about the young bulls. And I said to myself, I'm gonna end up killing one of these niggas.
So you had to kind of
I had no other choice. I had no
Your
other choice.
folks.
Who?
Diggs.
Yeah.
Your folks.
Right.
I gotta come to his folks
Right.
and squash shit.
Right.
I'm like, Diggs, come on, Diggs. It's me, man.
Right.
Hey, Rick, man, he was wrong. I'm like, Diggs,
right. Come on, right.
give him a pass.
No.
There we go.
I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna holler at him. Whatever was taken, they gonna give it back.
Right.
They bring it back.
Right.
Well, see.
They bring it back. Had I been that bull,
Right.
that
Different circumstances.
slimy bull,
Right.
Oh man.
I would have
Yes.
brought them down and they
how
would have got
much
off.
you got for me?
Right.
Right.
You added luxury tax.
Right.
How much you got for me?
Right.
And
But because you stand on 10
Right.
I'm gonna make
and
sure
you're codified,
man.
hey, and then that's rare.
Man, listen, man.
So you were saying, so you had some resentment while you were in. So you always going through your own inner turmoil
So-
from the rip.
So once again, his folks, his blood, I love.
Hey, let's talk.
I love him.
That's what we're here for.
Whoa, I come home. You know what I mean, Swizzette pulled up on me. Hey, little Ricky, what's up? Oh, you be down here? Like, yeah, I got something for you.
Right.
Come down and holler at me.
Right.
Right.
Man, I'm full-blooded on papers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go see my P.O. He like, oh, you back down on Hayes Street?
How?
I flanked again.
Right.
I flanked. I said, what? I said, what you mean?
Right.
I always go to the bakery.
Right. There you go.
Right.
Bam.
Right. Wordplay.
I
Love
leave.
it.
I leave. I'm like, these pussies snitching on me again.
But it's the
See?
fear. It's the fear that they have. You feel me? And
And
this is what happened.
Go ahead.
Drugs solidified individualism.
It did.
It allowed people to believe
Give you an identity.
that they could be successful
Yep.
without a team.
Yes.
You can't be successful in life
Without-
without a team.
Because with that word in the team, everyone achieves more, man.
Listen, and without a team, you are solo.
Yeah.
And that's not good out there.
And you are so low.
Right.
Right.
So
Keep that in
so,
mind.
So for me, it was always, you feel me? If I can't roll with anybody, I roll by myself. But that means I can't even be out here with y'all niggas because I don't hang out with y'all.
Facts.
So I gotta be
Speak
in the
to me.
house. I gotta go off the phone. I gotta go off the pager. You feel me? I gotta find some new people to sell my stuff to. I can't be around here. So you ever go somewhere where you don't belong and just sit there and just enjoy?
It's not going to last long.
Oh, it lasts for me, right? Because I know how to talk.
That's the difference.
Motherfucker said, "Yo, P, you always had a mouth, bro.
Or-
You
listen.
could talk yourself out of getting shot."
Loquacious.
It's definitely different for every individual.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because I hear more people who say in those situations they would leave like a bow to hell because they just feel too uncomfortable. Where I can assimilate in any environment. And that's also where I can say being incarcerated for people. That's an environment that's way on the extreme to the left. And this is once again how it affects those when they're in there and once they come out with the people that's outside with them. Also with the code. When you tie that piece in, wow, you got time to be introspective. When you're living on that code and you're on the inside and you know your code has been compromised, like you said, how does that fall outward? Right, so these are things I like to talk about.
It's accepted now.
Okay.
Like it's
Is it like stages?
like
Get to acceptance at the end?
yeah,
Acceptance of snitches? Never. I've
yeah,
never.
See, that's you saying
I've
never.
never.
but
Go ahead. Let's talk.
That's you saying
Let's-
never.
your
but-
evolution-
So that's a
Mindz?
character flaw, bro. That's
Oh,
a
character
major character
flaw.
flaw that you
Like,
What did I
can't.
say about
You
that?
can't, you can't do what you did and take
Okay.
your charge.
All right,
nigga.
look.
Okay.
I'm
no
gonna
fire
tell-
back. We just rapid fire. Go
No,
back.
This how it became accepted because
Okay.
He ain't snitch on me.
yes,
There you go. You ain't tell on me.
yes,
What the fuck? That
That,
don't
that's
mean-
such elementary.
Yes.
But
yes.
so profound though, right?
no.
it's not. I'm being facetious.
He snitched.
Yes, he did.
I don't care if he didn't. He don't got to snitch on me. That means he
So-
is more amenable to snitch on
Let me
you
put my
next time.
disclaimer in though.
Go ahead.
Listen, go ahead. Drop it.
I have nothing against snitches.
Yeah, nothing against snitches. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead. You gotta say that because people take things literally and figuratively in the world that we're in.
No, it's a character flaw. I do.
Reason why I don't have nothing against snitches because everybody that was in that structure and that power snitched to a degree before our coming. You understand what I'm saying? The field that it was made off of was
already the foundation's already that people gonna tell if they get when the heat gets on.
Because look at Rayford Edmond, look at all those before us.
But that's always about.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's big. And that's another thing. My uncle told me this. He said, "There's two things you're gonna have to do if you ever want to be a big time drug dealer.
You gonna do some jail time?
No. You either gonna have to kill somebody
or tell on somebody.
That's the only way
you're gonna be somebody.
Top. So if you find a nice hole
that you don't have to do that,
you don't have to do that,
you're gonna
and
stay
you're
in that
making
space.
good money.
Yes,
you can get a job on top of that, right?
And cover it up,
and
possibly
it'll lift you up. Pay attention to what you're doing. And my uncle, right? Peace. Oh man.
Yes, you not lying, bro.
Lamont Givens, man, he was an attorney in the city of Chester, man. Rasta, like the information that he gave me at a young age.
Yes,
you feel
still
me?
resonate now.
The first time I went to jail, you feel me? He was highly upset because I served the undercover cop. I served the undercover cop. I served the undercover cop 5 times.
Some hustle that is.
I'm charging $50. I'm charging $50 for a 20. You feel me? Like that's the most you're gonna get out of me.
You think you coming up?
I'm thinking I'm coming up. I'm thinking, oh, he's stupid. You feel me?
He looking at you like you coming in, right?
They didn't have my real name. They didn't know anything. What got me locked up was I got locked up with the guys hanging out because somebody had called the cops on us. Somebody that was up there hustling called the cops on us. You feel me? And had the police come. The police come. They lock us up. They let me out, but now they know who I am. They see a picture of me. You feel me? I'm in the
reputation precedes itself.
I go into the EGs. I'm on the east side. I go in the EGs. I got a nut sack full of rocks, bro. Full of rocks, bro. And the cops run up on me. I would have been done. I would have went upstate then if I wasn't able to. I'm in the store, running around the store, grabbing them
and drop me rocks.
Sticking in the background. EGs. Shout out to EGs, bro, because they protected me, bro.
I got this hat from EGs. My man Gino looked out.
Shout out to these the uncles. These not the generation that's in there now. Denny, that's my guy. You feel me? We had some words, but that's my guy. I still love him. You feel? I'm talking about the uncles.
Right.
They held me down. Lou and them. They held me down. They hit that shit. You feel me? Or they took it and they sold it. They got rid of it.
That's what happened.
You feel me? Like I ain't worried about that, but still,
it's going.
I didn't have to worry about going to jail for that, right? But they locked me up. So what y'all locking me up for? I just went to court. Yeah, you got a warrant, man. For what? Cell charges. Cell charges to who? Not thinking. So now I got 2 cases. One case is going to get dismissed because the drugs wasn't on us. It was in another place. Right. So how do we know that the person that called the fucking police didn't put it there and then call the cops on them?
Never know. It's a lot of speculation. Like, in that field, it's a lot of speculation.
There's a lot of speculation. But
there's no facts.
But your attorney can fight that.
Yeah.
You feel me? My uncle calls Vicky Hurt. Now, everybody knows Vicky Hurt. A lot of people say Vicky Hurt's a snitch's lawyer. You feel me? But my uncle called her. I didn't call her.
Right.
I ain't got the money to pay for Vicky Hurt. He asked her to represent me. She represented me. Cool. She get me in there.
Got you off the hook.
No, she didn't. So what you want to do? I said, now I told the cop that I was saving up money to go back to school. Asking. So she asked him. He's like, yeah. He's like, would you have a problem with him getting school release? No. I had school release out the county. Me. I'm black. Just like everybody else. So what's the first thing you think they said about me?
Oh, you snitch.
This is why I don't like snitches. Right.
Because you got the scarlet letter written on you.
I got this S written on me. All y'all niggas walking around me and y'all talking about I'm snitching. I'm like, how the fuck am I snitching? Who did I snitch? First of all, if you don't have any evidence of who I snitched on, why the fuck you calling me a snitch?
Because one is cliche.
Number one. Number two, I'm a white boy in court. My uncle's a lawyer. My cousins is judges. I go in there, the judge talking about, do you understand the power dynamic that I saw and I witnessed
they don't,
and I didn't pay attention to?
Right.
If I would have,
you had a privileged life.
I would have stopped then.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But I didn't realize what I had. I was so mad. I was so upset. School release. I'm going to Philadelphia Community College from Delaware County Prison. See? My dumb ass decides to make more money. I'm selling cigarettes. Guess what happened?
You got popped again.
Took that school release away.
They snitched on me. He bringing drugs in. They checking my bag. They don't find no cigarettes. They're like, damn, well, you can't have these either, but it ain't no drugs. I said, I don't bring, what the fuck I look like bringing drugs in this motherfucker?
But deep down, you was.
See, that was somebody hating on your rise. Like,
they didn't like it because I had it. I'm talking about I had all the white boys that was coming in to do the weekends on the DUIs. They was ordering, yo, can I get some Parliament? I was able to go out there every day without supervision.
And do your thing.
And do my thing. Right. And they didn't like, man, listen, I went back down the hill and I sat down there. I was supposed to go home on work release, school release, but I realized, and that's why I don't like snitches, because in so many of those instances,
that's a whole form of trauma there.
I could have snitched.
Yeah, but you didn't
snitch.
Right.
But then I got snitched
and
on.
the sad thing is,
10 toes.
I'm going to say this,
you feel
even
me?
when you're 10 toes, you know how much you justify your story from some people out there still going to have their mind made up regardless of how much you plea and say, I didn't do this. So I like to say it's a stigma.
Dante, shut up. He said a former rap friend of mine got accepted because he believed he didn't rat on us.
Right.
So we accept him as a rat because you're still a rat, bro. I don't want you to
right.
be near
No,
me.
it's different levels of being a rat.
But you ain't had to snitch.
A rat, and I think from the streets, from how people say from the streets, if you're involved in some illicit action and you know that the consequences mean you could go to jail and you get popped and you connected to some people, a rat is going to tell everybody that's part of that. A person that's going to live by the code understand that I knew I was getting into from the beginning of this thing. And unfortunately, no matter how much weight that this case is hitting me with, I knew the consequence because it's a high risk, high reward business. So when we up, and I'm taking through a third of the cut.
The risk is the same.
Good. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead.
You said it. like you filled out the app.
Yes.
So why are you telling on somebody else that filled out the app?
There you go. That's it.
Like,
it's dumb.
You gotta take accountability.
Yeah.
Like the streets there. They don't ask you to come to it.
No, it's there. It's around you. We breathe it.
Like they don't like. They didn't say, "Here, come to me."
It says it in its own way when ribs touching. You see circumstances in your household. But you get tired, being sick and tired.
Go back to your decision.
Right. Oh, listen. We all have the option to do what? Choose.
You see what I'm saying?
And I'm not gonna ever have any empathy
or sympathy. My first ever case, man. My mom coming to see me, man. I'm looking at her. Her face ain't the same. I'm like, damn, what the fuck's wrong with her? She like, I gotta ask you a question. I'm like, go ahead. She's like, can you do 3 to 6? I said, Mom, my hands caused me to do it. I gotta do it.
Right.
She bust out crying.
Because that's part of the game that she probably don't understand that you have to do that.
Man, listen.
And mind you, you're protecting so many entities.
And your mother.
And that's another piece.
Your mother will be like, fuck them niggas.
Yes,
Tell
always.
them niggas.
Always.
My mom said it to me. She was like, you can snitch. I said, snitch on who? I'm not, man. I'm going upstate.
I ain't got nothing to tell.
I ain't got nothing. And I don't want no one else to deal with what I got to deal with. Why would I want to put somebody else in my space, bro?
Right.
Why would I want you to be locked up like me? No, I need you free, because if I pick up that phone, I need you to answer. Not only that, but I need you to drop a couple dollars on my line.
Yes.
That's like, I was raised, like I said, my uncle, my cousin Diggs, he said, if you want to be out here in these streets, 2 things: loyalty to the people you hang out with. Don't hang out with everybody. Everybody ain't your friend.
You gotta isolate yourself.
Can have, and he rolled me through this. You can have friends here. You can have a friend here. You can have a friend here, but you don't want to associate with your friend's circle. No. You feel me? You know him. You cool with him. All right, that's cool. But you keep it moving. You don't want to associate with a circle. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. And then when I went to the east side, I understood. You feel me? I had 2 people that I hung out with. When I went to jail the first time, I entrusted one of them with taking care of my family. I entrusted the other one with having his back.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Watching.
Like, just watching.
That's
you feel me? Because I want to know if he's even. I came home from jail. My grandmother, every day he picked my grandmama up an orange soda, got her the paper. You feel me? When she asked for a turkey hoagie, she went and got the turkey hoagie. You feel me? Like, and she said, that's a friend.
Okay.
And from that moment,
he showed his worth.
I told him, I said, bro, you cool. You ain't never. Now, I fucked up with that, saying you ain't never got to worry about nothing.
Right, you let him off the hook.
But I'm thinking you going to grow. Nah.
It's the first 3 letters of assume.
Nah. I understand. I get that
you.
now.
All right, thank you. Don't do a hee-haw of yourself ever again, right? Thank you. You know what I mean? But
no extra words needed.
No extra words needed. You just set itself up.
None.
But listen, the martyr, anti-martyr, turning back into the martyr.
But yeah, like,
right.
Back to the topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a give and take, John, right?
Okay.
My mom never accepted the fact that I was in the streets.
Right.
She never.
She would not have want that you live that kind of lifestyle.
But in the same token, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like stomach touching your back. That was my way out. Like
for that moment.
Like that's my way out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I paid attention to my mom getting up, going to work, no progress. Didn't nobody come around and snatch me up to show me anything better.
Right. So you didn't know any better.
Like if I believe wholeheartedly, if I had a good mentor, I would have followed that lead.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Respectfully so. I could agree.
Because I'm speaking from my experience because I was lost.
You had somebody to kind of rein you in when anytime you kind of derailed off the track.
I was more shunned away. Like you just like your father, so there's no aspiration for you. Like you're not gonna be shit.
Right.
That's what I
and that's another form of.
That's what I basically was told. You're not gonna be shit.
Right.
A straight A student and a hell of a football player.
Later.
Is when I heard that.
Right. Wow.
When I heard that, I ain't gonna be shit.
No,
I ain't no straight A student no more.
Right.
I ain't no fucking football player.
I'm just going this right. Killed your motivation.
Yes. But
see the power of words, revolutionary minders?
It came from people that held a title to me.
Right.
It didn't come from just
anybody.
Regular family.
No, it came from
significant people.
Significant could be brothers, sisters,
you know what I mean?
mom, dad, right, all that.
So to hear that from somebody I look up to, amongst everybody else, so everybody agree that I ain't gonna be shit.
But the one that you hope that would be in your corner somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, he knocked me all the way down. That's the one. That's the one that said made me say fuck it.
Gut punch.
Like,
took a gut punch.
So like I started in the negative.
Okay.
Like regardless, like I started in the negative.
So you was already walking out here just a man head on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like only reason I was able to stay sane, I started smoking weed.
That was your balance.
Yes, it took every negative aspect of thought out of me.
Right. It put you in the zone.
It allowed me to like create a false character.
False narrative, right?
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to look at the people that ain't have high hopes for me with a straight face, like, and if you need me in, I'll help you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. Fast forward to now.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. Before my uncle died, he left me with a message. He was like, it's never too late.
Right. So he still was believing in you.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't belief. It was like taunting.
Oh, okay.
Because he went back to college.
Okay.
And he was like 60-something. So he was like, it ain't never too late to get your life together.
Right.
He don't even know he the one who fucked it up.
Right. Or let's switch it around. Mess it up, but also that was your motivation to become the man you are today.
And that's what I took it. Like,
right.
That's my stopper. Like when I feel like this shit ain't working, that's my stopper.
That's to bring you back to reality.
It plays.
Yes.
It's on replay. Like,
okay.
It's never too late.
It's never too late.
So I use that as my caliber. Like that's what always threw me over.
That's your compass.
Yes. That always threw me over the hump.
It's funny how those moments like that in the beginning, maybe up front, ouch, it put us in places that we don't want to be in. But then later on, when we matured up, become introspective, we start reflecting on life. Right. Those same moments that were ouch moments to us happen to be the diamonds in the rough moments that we needed. Keep us grounded, because once again, dealing with the weight and the gravity, revolutionary minders have been incarcerated, and lifestyle that comes with that.
That's why I love you.
And how, love you more, good brother, and how that ties in with the emotional piece, the trauma, and just the whole way of life. That whole, here we go, It's an application.
It's crazy.
Once you sign up for it, right? Sign up for a lifestyle. You got the job. You're doing your job. You're building your job. Your job done got workers in there now, on top of a family that you're responsible for. And now they're living the life of that. Like I said, when that gets usurped, it is a big piece because now it's going. And that's why I just wanted to have this conversation today, because there's pieces that we talk about that people don't talk about. Right?
The only reason they was able to get at me,
right,
because my dad was locked up, bro.
See? Wow. We can let that hang in the balance, Revolutionary Minders, to let you know. And see, I hate to shut y'all off at certain points. We're going to continue this because we didn't even get to the second part of this topic.
Only reason, bro.
Right. But I'm a person of chance. I'm a person of flow. I'm a person of natural order and design and organic. And this is an organic feel. Like, we really gave y'all something today that we can ponder and think about, because this can't be a one episode thing.
No.
We just did like a quick, we perused through a lot of things that come with the lifestyle and seeing the dynamics of how that play. And even on the live show, trying to find ways to navigate on how to talk about it so it can become relatable to you, because that's why we do this. This help us out with talking about it, but we want to educate you and get you to be more receptive and open to some of these insecurities that go on. Some of these false narratives that's been happening, or that's been occurring in our minds when it comes to this dynamic, because it is so real. And I'm going to say this, in their household, especially in the black community, we don't have these kind of talks to even know how to navigate. You hear men and hear grown men that's in the fourth quarter of their life right now talking about the lack thereof, emotionally, support-wise, just being in my corner knowing you was there-wise. Somebody just showing me the ropes and telling me we're going in the wrong direction right now. Stop. For this ship capsize.
Yeah.
And we drown in our mistakes and our failures from trying to be great. Like I said, it's a lot of weight. So I feel like we can continue this the following week, add more pieces to it. John P., great input, insight with your experience. I know bearing your soul as always is not a problem with you, but always total appreciation that you do that. Billy Ricks, my guy, same with you. I see it as very relatable. Want us to continue to bleed. We want to continue to give you the food. Like we promised you on episode 1, we got to give you good food. And we are starving over here. We want to make sure we eat. So we want to continue to rock on this topic and go a little bit deeper next time we on air. John P., any parting words, good brother?
No, I don't have no parting words. I appreciate you guys coming through.
Thank you.
Feel me? Keep it funky. Like, two of the best men.
Appreciate you, good brother.
You feel me? And I know a lot of good brothers. You feel me? But when I put out the phone call for you, Billy, back in 2016, you answered. You came through. You motivated me to even bring the radio station to the city. You feel me?
Go, see pros.
When I put out the phone call to you, Marv, you feel me? You accepted. You came through. You did your podcast. You feel me?
Got me to come back.
And I want people to understand this connection runs deep, bro.
Yes, it does.
You feel me? Like we go back to high school.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
My 1 year in the academy.
Yes.
Yeah.
My God.
And then my 3 years, you feel me, at the high school, learning how to I guess meld. You feel me?
I love it.
Inside,
meld.
Yeah.
That's a perfect word.
Inside of my situation, right? Yeah. So I appreciate y'all, man. I truly do. And this podcast, man, it's based off life experiences, man.
Yes.
It's based off how we see, how we do, how we want things to be received from our community.
And we owe that to you, Revolutionary Minders.
Yeah.
Out of respect, we owe that to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, for
Absolutely. So, whenever you see us up here, we're giving our stories just to inspire you to just think a little different.
That's
You
it.
feel me? That's it. Like for the young people that's out there today that think that the money is on the block, it's not. You feel me? For the people that's out there today that think that they want to hurt somebody for doing something, listen, you're going to go upstate and you're going to have to deal with people doing stuff upstate too.
Even more worse.
Right? So just sometimes just sit and think about what you're going to do.
That's it.
afterwards.
There
Right?
we go.
Don't react. Respond. So a response is a thinking. You thinking about how you're going to respond, how you're going to react. Right? But yeah, I'm super appreciative for this podcast, man. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right, and
Let's keep working.
let's go.
All righty, Billy.
Just try to live in the world and not of it.
There you go. I love it, man. Boy, it's simple words, man. Love it.
Like, just because it exists don't mean you have to interact with it.
Well, as you heard it, Billy Ricks
Yeah.
with his introspective piece, John P with his introspective piece, and I'm just gonna say Revolutionary Mindz. It's always a pleasure tuning in and sharing these moments with you. Until then, everybody kick back, enjoy the rest of this weekend. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.